everyone, Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the first episode of Prima Doll. So, this show, I don't really know too much about it, but it has a word doll in it, so I assume we're not talking about, small dolls you put on a shelf, more like, probably like a humanoid size level, life-size kind of walking doll. I mean, that's kind of usually what I come to expect with, anime, you know? Shadow's House kind of be an example, too, of the whole living doll thing. And that show also, first episode airs today, so I'll be watching that as well. But so yeah, I don't really know too much what to expect with the show, but dolls are cute usually, so I imagine it'll be enjoyable one way or the other. So yeah, let's just jump on into the show and see what it's all about. Before I do though, this is the first episode, new reaction, so I do kind of have to explain my reaction format. I did not show the anime footage in this video itself to avoid YouTube copyright issues. I do show you subtitles from the show and a timer, so you can get your own copy of the show from wherever it's located on the internet. And get it all synced up with me, and we watch it together. So, if you're okay with all that, then feel free to stick around and watch some anime with me. So, 3, 2, 1, play. My cat is just running around so much. It's very distracting. But, Return Era 571. Oh, that's a nice-looking train. And a nice-looking meal. Yeah, she looks quite fancy. Is she a doll? But, yeah, we're just jumping right into things, it seems like. Yeah, she is quite pretty. Of course she is. I'm enjoying my meal, sir. Could you please go away now? Yeah, you can definitely feel some kind of tension in this room. I mean, I could think of... So I think we're about to get into some action by the looks of it. Oh wow, it's a lot more noticeable now. Yeah, that thing on her back is massive. I know we got a bit of a shot of it before, but damn. You bludgeon someone to death with that. Those kind of look like the monster soldiers from France 10. But, okay, that was a thing. Even got some nice, sakura petals dancing in the wind. And there's the source of it. The first melody. What a place to wake up. But naturally, she's cute as well. Okay. Somebody watching you as you sleep. Why is he running around so much? And yeah, she's also got a metallic backpack. So yeah, the character designs for the dolls are really great. And this girl here is just pure moe with her design. And she just looks great, I mean, all around. Okay, so... need some fixing. Singing? Where is it coming from? Another doll, perhaps? Yeah, it seems like we're in a cafe. I just saw somebody else there that clearly looked important. Yeah. Okay, I think we're getting closer. Got a nice little bell in the hair. Oh, that's unfortunate. That laugh. Not really the kind of thing you say after laughing, but... that the same as being a doll? Right. Sure they do. And I think I know that voice actress too. Chia, okay. We do get a name. Is that the first name we've gotten so far? Or aside from the train girl? Is that, yeah, I was going to say, is that part of the rampage that was mentioned? So, that really just ruined the mood, didn't it? So, we can fight, right? Like... Well, hopefully you can fight. Okay, she can sing too. She's not to be outdone. Oh, oh, that was cool. The lights, the eyes lighting up. And his eyes lighting down. I guess she just kind of took care of that, didn't she? I'm not exactly sure what she did, but it seemed to have worked. And she was just woke up like 5 minutes ago, too. Well, that's good. Okay, yeah, I like that name. Zakarina, like in Sakura. Just with a Z. Okay. I did kind of get the impression she was, like, new in a sense, so that explains that. Toma Nagi. What a job. Good question. Yeah, Nakama is definitely something to get excited about. And I assume you've seen some of them already, like, yeah, the one girl behind the counter that she saw as she was running out to find the source of the singing. Today's cake. And they all look great, as expected. Is it really called Kuroneko? That's great, too. Yeah, we got a newbie. Please treat her well. Hi, Zakura. Karasuba? Gekka. She just writes, I guess. I would love to. Who would say no to such a wonderful offer? Okay. I mean, she's the first day. This is just how it always goes at the beginning. Don't worry about it. Just don't spill it. Is she gonna? Yeah, just. I guess it could have been worse. So she just doesn't speak, I guess. That's kind of a surreal sight. Nook. Dame. Okay, that's slightly comforting. You don't want to get shot while you're making a pancake. Is it gonna hit the roof and or floor? Our face. Again, it's her first day. Calm down. Hers might be one of my favorite designs. On just the hair with the highlights and stuff. It looks really good. But pretty much all designs are like waifu gacha game level tier. Oh, hey, Chio, right? That was her name? Yeah, I have a name now. I can properly introduce myself. One bind she already makes a mess of her face. Soda, soda, sonanda. That was cute. And she also a mess on her face. I want to wipe it off so badly. Oh, I guess it was just a matter of time. The way she was walking. Oh, wow. You get it? Yeah, look at the design on that kimono yukata thing. uh, all the past tense in these sentences, yeah. Well, that's, yeah. It's a nice picture. And yeah, I thought you looked familiar. So all we have to do is fix her and then give like her own H-on back. Well, broken things can be fixed, right? I mean, if you don't want her anymore, I'll take her. I'll learn engineering, robotics skills, and get her all fixed up. I got nothing better to do with my time. That's the worst when that happens. Oh god. Uh, so yeah, war definitely is a bit of a theme with the show. I've picked up on that. Was that a key like in her hair? And if not, can we call somebody who can? Yeah, I was actually just starting to think about that. Like that's always a risk. And if she lost who she was, Chia wouldn't be happy about that. The singing. The way she's like sitting up like that, it seems like she would could open her eyes at any second, just because of her sitting position. And maybe she will in this scene? I don't know. Just, yeah. Yeah, like the last scene kind of gave me that impression. It's just something happened. We saw like eyes and, yeah, I guess some magic. I don't know. She fixed her. I did. Just leave it to Haizakura to solve your problems. Yeah, that problem was solved much more easily than I thought it would be. Yeah, it's definitely hard to believe, but... Well, no, Haizakura did something. I don't know exactly what. Yeah, the flowers. Yeah. Yeah, she really has like a key in her hair. I mean, I know it's like probably like a key-shaped hairpin, hair ornament, but just looks funny. I know she explained why it's good to do it that way, but it just also looks silly when you pour tea with your arms like fully extended. I am happy for Chio though. Kiken, okay, danger, withdraw, mechanic, what the ones that, yeah, I can't read. That looked like a really fun day. I'm almost expecting her to shut down again, but hopefully I'm worrying too much. But just the amount of time they spent on that almost makes me think that. So she's broken but moving. I bet. But you're still broken. I mean, it was a long day. Couldn't imagine a better way to fall asleep. Like I said, she might not wake back. Okay, no. Okay, never mind. It's all good. Oh god. Yeah, I was kind of afraid of this too. That is a real concern. I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's just too sad to think about. You had so much fun yesterday. Not what she wants to hear. Why do they have to make the very first episode so sad? I mean, singing is kind of making me feel better. They really do look like backpacks that they're about to go to school or something. Yeah, the episode's almost over. We zoomed on by. Okay, she looks important. Yeah, those eyes or something. So this RED, I take it. Okay, I actually have lyrics. Like, on-screen lyrics. And even some hand-holding. Quite lewd. Yeah, sadness, that was in this episode. It really is a beautiful image. And yeah, just the final credits rolling. And I'm pretty sure that's it for the episode. Yeah, okay. Okay, that was the first episode of Prima Doll. And yeah, after this episode, I got a bit more of an idea what the show was about. Like, what was the very first thing we got in the episode? I think it was the train, right? And we had this one girl here, right? Who already very, very eye-catching kind of design. They definitely mentioned a lot of things there. None of it was super relevant to the episode itself, really. Like we had kind of a skip past that and then to this lovely cafe, right, where we have our main ish girl, I guess, with Hayazakura, and she is very much a doll, right? She's got the mechanical backpack, which I guess is a pretty big giveaway that that's what you are, right? She meets another doll, like as she wakes up, that's completely unconscious, and at that time, I really had no idea how important that character would be, but she definitely was, because that was Yugiri, who was like the One-chan to Chiyo, the mysterious singing girl we found outside, right? And she talks about her stuff and how she connects to Yugiri. We were told Yugiri is broken, can't be fixed, and even if she was fixed, she wouldn't be Yugiri anymore. Hayazakura uses her magical doll powers stuff, and voila, she wakes up, and everything seems great for a few minutes. They have a nice, fun day together. They're having a lot of fun, and then we're just kind of given more and more bad news as time goes on. You know, the fact that she's still broken, she doesn't remember anything about being with Chiyo. She's concerned if she spends more time with Chiyo, Chiyo will figure things out, so they have to say their goodbyes, and you know, all the tears and stuff that came along with that. Just a lot of sad stuff in this episode. As a general rule, if you have that level of sadness in your first episode, sadness is going to be a theme going forward with the show. At least that's kind of how I've come to expect with anime, for the most part. I do love when Hayazakura's eyes like light up red. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, as far as what to really say about the episode, not too much really. I mean, war is definitely a thing in this world that's, you know, has to be dealt with. Like the dolls have their role with that and all that. So that's all connected, right? We didn't really delve too much into any of the war stuff aside from showcasing like that it's going on, and obviously Yugiri, her issues are stem from that and her participation with it and all that, right? But, you know, and we had like a very brief little almost fight thing where robot soldiers came over to Hayazakura and she like did her thing to knock them out. But that was really the extent of it, aside from like flashback stuff here and there. But so yeah, it'll be interesting to see more of that stuff going forward. Like, how much combat is there going to be in this episode, in this show? I wonder, right? We already have some precedent of the doll being involved in combat, sort of, for a few seconds before she just did her thing, went unconscious, and woke up somewhere else, right? But yeah, I know I commented on it a few times in the episode, but the character designs are definitely what stand out to me immediately the most. They're all just really, really good stuff. Very, you know, what's the word for it? Japanese style. I like the whole, you know, yukata look and stuff like that. Like it's got that feel to it, which is nice. And the backpacks, I don't know. I kind of get a kick out of the backpacks. Yeah, the one we saw like on the train was just like massive. I don't think we saw anyone as big as that yet. But those are pretty cool too. Definitely interesting aesthetic choice to have that as part of the doll. Really cool stuff. But yeah, aside from the sadness that made me sad, is definitely a good first episode. We didn't really get too much into the like coworkers, if you want to call them that, right? Like I said, I really like the character design of the black and purple haired girl, right? I don't know her name. I don't know most of the names. I think the only names that actually stuck were Hayazakura, Chiyo, Yugiri, Nagi, just because, you know, Nagi is also a character in Ranch 10. But, so that's about it for, like, names that actually stuck in my head. I'll, of course, make an effort to remember them more going forward. But, yeah, they seem interesting enough as well, so. And, of course, our short blonde girl who does the pouring technique. Definitely want to learn more about her as well. But, and also the one girl just, like, writes, right? Can she, like, not talk, or, I don't know, because that's usually what characters do in fiction that can't talk. They'll just, like, write notes and show it to you, right? So, it could be something like that where she literally can't talk. They didn't really, you know, clarify any of that, but if that's the case, I'm sure I'll find out eventually. But yeah, definitely a solid first episode. I'm eager to watch more, so hopefully you enjoyed my reaction to it, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.